When did laughter save your squad's sanity? It was during a deployment in Afghanistan, out in the middle of nowhere, where the days blurred together and the night stretched on forever. We were exhausted, sleep-deprived, dirty, and running on instant coffee that tasted like burnt dirt. Every day felt like the same routine. Patrol, report, clean gear, try to rest, repeat. Morale was dipping low, and you could feel the weight of it pressing down on all of us. One evening, after a rough mission where we lost comms and had to walk back under the moonlight, we sat in our tent in silence. Nobody said much. You could hear boots scraping against gravel outside, the hum of the generator, and guys sighing heavily like old men even though we were all in our 20s. That's when Private Jenkins broke the silence. Jenkins had this crooked grin that usually meant trouble. He stood up, took a ripped MRE box, cut eye holes into it with his knife, and shoved it over his head. Then, in the most serious drill sergeant voice you could imagine, he barked, "Gentlemen, behold, the enemy's secret weapon, Boxman." We tried to ignore him at first, but then he tripped over a duffel bag, flailed around like a turtle on its back, and screamed, "Boxman down! Medic!" The room erupted. For the first time in weeks, we laughed until our stomachs hurt. Guys were wheezing, wiping tears, and begging him to stop because their ribs ached from laughing. That ridiculous moment cracked something open in us. Suddenly, we weren't just tired soldiers in a dusty tent. We were brothers again. The heaviness lifted, even if only for a night. The next day, someone drew a crude comic of Boxman on the whiteboard, and it became a running joke for the rest of the deployment. Anytime things got tense, someone would just whisper, "Boxman's watching," and the stress melted away. Jenkins leaned into it. He started staging Boxman drills, where he'd march around the tent with a broomstick like a rifle and demand we defend the cardboard kingdom. Even our sergeant, the grumpiest man alive, cracked a smile one night and told him, "Boxman, you're promoted to captain." That line stuck. We called him Captain Boxman until the day we rotated home. It sounds silly now, but out there those moments mattered more than we realized. Humor kept our heads straight when fear or boredom could have eaten us alive. We had no idea how long we'd make it or what the next day would bring, but for a few minutes each night we had something to laugh about together. Looking back, it wasn't just the joke that saved us. It was the reminder that even in the hardest places on Earth, laughter could pull us back from the edge. Sometimes sanity doesn't come from deep speeches or perfect plans. Sometimes it comes from a guy with a box on his head, making everyone laugh when we need it most.